Hi everyone and welcome to the reading. So today we're going to be going, thank you for everyone who voted in the community tab poll first of all, but we're going to be looking into Miss Kim Kardashian. And one, I want to look at, she had a really weird, whatchamacallit, music video of Santa Baby that she released. I know last year I'm a wee bit behind, but I wanted to take a look into that. But I also wanted to see what's kind of coming up here for Miss Kimmy in 2025, as I haven't done a reading on them in a while, and she's gone real silent other than this video. So I want to take a look, see how she's doing, and then maybe look into some other aspects of what might be coming down the pipeline for her. So without further ado then, quick reminder, remember, everything I'm saying is all alleged, entertainment purposes only, no facts, just my opinions, psychic downloads, and the such. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So, with that, Miss Kim Kardashian. What's your current what was the energy around this Santa Baby video that you released to the public? The Judgment card reversed. This is some... I didn't look into this. I'm sorry. I don't have time for it. So, but what I'm seeing here, did she want this video released? I'm looking at this and it's like, how much money was she paid to release it? Because with the Judgment card reversed here, it's like this wasn't supposed to be a public thing. This feels like having the video was supposed to be something that was kept internal. It wasn't supposed to go public. It wasn't like it was supposed to be just for something or someone else, but then it went public. Why is this though the World card? This video, she got paid something to have this video go out. Because, like, oh, if you do this, you can start something new with us. This is, like, the brand new lease of life. It's, like, almost like I feel like this is, like, a way of her clearing debts or her trying to clear a debt of some sort. Because it's, like, we're helping you, like, maintaining a cycle here. Hopes and fears, my life becomes more balanced out. However, the unseen obstacle. Also, these cards are a little bit sticky, which is interesting. Emperor controlled this. She got paid a shit ton of money, in my opinion, to release this out to the public. This is like a public humiliation ritual. Because... oh, gosh. There's a couple here. Hi, Mama Chris. Corey Gamble. Or this is weird. Or there's some sort of couple. I get that this is her mom and someone her mom's working with. Maybe. I mean, she's been with Corey Gamble, right? Chris has been with Corey Gamble for quite a while. It's like they pushed her to release this. It's like, you do this, this releases all of our debt or your debt in some way. It releases you from something. It's like, again, this is clearing something out. It's like you wiped everything out. What's going for her here? It's like once you do this, it's like this is kind of like the way you get to break off. Like you get to disconnect from us or people, places, and or things. Here in the past, the High Priestess reversed. Gosh, do I want to say that? No, but will I have to? Yeah, okay. What else I'm getting here? In the past, the High Priestess reversed. I could see this as the Kardashians are doing some sort of witchy shenaniganery about. My opinion, you don't have to believe it if you don't want to. And it's like, I'm not listening to it. I'm going to do my witchy shit. Again, there's even a witch on my Judgment card. It's like, this is almost like an inner... Again, this feels like it was a way to disconnect you from other things or people. This also could be like a spell or ritual component to it. I'm hearing no. Is this part of a spell, though? We're looking specifically at... I'm just trying to get... So I'm just going to ask some questions. Was this a part of a spell? No. Is this a part of a ritual of some sort. Yes. So was this ritual, rituals and spells are two different things. What I'm getting from this, was this ritual something for severing ties? It feels like if it was anything, it was supposed to be, quotes, you were supposed to be cut off from whatever this is once you do this ritual, but it didn't work in the way that she was told it was going to work. It's like, how do I say this? You know how, what's an example I can give? Oh, like you got to send in $5 to get, so say you're going to send $5 into this service, and this service is going to then go and get your name off of all of the, get your name off the call list, or get your name off of like the do not disturb list. You give this people your money, and then they're supposed to go and do it. But instead it's like she gave all of her money, and then the person that to like get her off all these things didn't, like, backed out at the last second. Or not even back out at the last second, just took her money and ran. It's here in the future though. It's the Chariot. Is she trying to move somewhere? I'm hearing yes. So Chariot could be movement from point A to point B, somewhere else. I also get this is like whatever this thing was, it was supposed to help propel her to the next thing, or to the next level up. Not next level up, but to the next thing or somewhere else. It's like you get to do this and then you're cut free, and then you're able to leave and go do whatever you want. You're protected, you're free, yada, yada, yada. But in reality, it didn't work out like that. Okay, so I want to take a look at why is Mama Chris, oh, and at the bottom, yeah, this is supposed to be a good thing. It's like, yeah, you get to put this out, it gets exposed. I don't think it was supposed to be as public as it was. Like, this is supposed to be something more private, but then it's like the ante just kept getting upped and upped. The goalpost moved, where it got released, because it's like, the goalpost moved on her. It was never originally supposed to be released. Weirdness. Okay, what does Mama Chris and Corey, what does that couple have to do with this whole thing? Was that Mama Chris and Corey Gamble? Sorry. I'm hearing no in my head, but I'm trying to like double check everything. So it's like I have a couple different like triggers of like, okay, was that Corey Gamble and Chris behind, like, as like the obstacles or challenges for for Kim? No, that was not them. So there is a couple here. So I thought that was Chris and Corey, but it's not. Interesting. Two no's, so I'm going to take that as a no. That was not them. So who is this video? So that was the intention behind the video. Why did they move the goalpost on her? Why did they have her make it public in such a large way? Why did it need to get exposed? Why did it need to get exposed? Three of Pentacles. You're working with us now, baby. What sort of weird... No. What? Also... Rah. I'm just going to pull the rest of this before I say any... Shucks. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So why was she... What's with this couple behind with the whole video and it needing to go out and blah, 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 blah. So this is a business contract. It's like there's three is a crowd. This is supposed to be like a business thing that was sent out. Did she go back to... how do I want to put this? So, yeah, with the... Okay. So you know how Kim really got put on the map? She put out tapes with famous rappers And then that kind of got her name in the conversations out there, and those tapes were released to explicit websites and the such. So did she go back to that sort of work, except instead of the videos being public most of the time, they're now more behind the scenes, and people have to pay a lot more money for that? Because what I get here is like the video itself and why it had to be made public. So one, this is a business agreement contract. Three's a crowd. And why is that? So like you knew what you were doing. Like this is like you were naive, you were dumb, you kind of jumped into this, and it did not work in the favor that you thought it was going to. Up here with the Knight of Wands reversed, it's like from a financial influence, it's like you kind of went in thinking with your hindbrain, not your frontal lobe. So it's like you're thinking from your base instincts rather from like a logical standpoint. So like you were just going after the thing that was going to give you instant gratification, no matter whether that was in a more pleasurable sense or in a monetary sense. Looking over here, the hopes and fears, there's a big issue when it comes to the law with the Justice card reversed for Kim. She's facing, we're going to look more specifically into her upcoming 2025, but I'm seeing major legal issues coming for her. And she's trying to get away from them. The unseen obstacle here is that she had to give it out. Four of Pentacles, when it's upright, it's like you're hoarding your resources, you're hoarding the video. Seeing this reverse, it's like you had to give it away. You had to give it to other people and showcase it. She was given a lot of money for it. I would say given a lot of money in our people's terms. Like I'm seeing like man, a public video for that amount of money? Sure, I'll take. But when it comes to like the terms of money for her, it's like, how do I put this? Kim Kardashian, when it comes to this video and it getting put out, this is a quick cash grab for her, but it's like this was made out of desperation. So she was going to take the first offer that was given to her, even though she could have gotten probably triple the amount that she initially got for it. Or maybe not triple, but definitely at least double, quadruple. Okay, so 4 times more than what she got is what she could. 4 times more than what she was paid is what she could have actually got for having the public humiliation of it, or the public aspect of it. Looking over here as the other challenge, the Temperance card, it's like you had to give. This is an emotional imbalance. I also see this as the scales are completely misaligned. So this couple pushed her to do this because it's almost like she was in an extremely emotional time. So like they could push her where she wasn't thinking with her logical brain. She was just thinking with her emotional self. What was going for Kim at this point in time? When it comes with this couple, the World reversed. So I know the cut that we saw, I didn't watch it, but the cut that we saw, it wasn't like super bad, like it wasn't super sexual or anything along those lines. But what I'm seeing here, at least in my brain, is that we saw the clean cut or the clean version posted. There's a much more raunchier version of Santa Baby out there by Kim K that has been produced, that has been sent, and that people have paid good money for. There's a I like it because here in the past, the 5 of Swords upright. So we could see this as you are fighting with other people to get what you want. Again, I think this could be her just fighting for money. This could be fighting for change. Again, she is facing legal issues here. And then here in the future, when it comes to this with the King of Cups, it is like emotional mastery. But I also see this as there might be another offer coming to her, a King of Cups type of individual. This could be someone, a man with strong placements, Pisces, Pisces, Cancer, or what the heck? What's the middle? Scorpio. Gosh, bless it. And it seems like there might be that type of individual coming towards her to give her more money. That could also be Diddy. This could be her upcoming legal shenaniganery that she might get pulled in with Diddy. And that's something that she's really worried about and does not want to be a part of. So she's trying to do whatever she can to not be a part of it. Okay. So, well, I don't think we can use that if we're going into Diddy. Sorry, just grabbing the Diddy deck. Okay. So let's take a look at what's coming up here for Miss Kim Kardashian in 2025. And what's this in? Why is Diddy kind of showing up with her in the future here? So let's take a look. Yeah. So what's coming up for here from Kim in 2025 with everything going on? So we'll see what's coming up for her 2025 and her relation with Diddy, with the Diddy trial, and then we'll take a look at just in general what might be coming down the pipeline for her, because she seems to be in some deep doo-doo. In the last video that I did with Kim, she was terrified of Diddy, legitimately terrified of things coming down the pipeline with him and what he had on her and the such. So yeah, she was literally terrified of the man. So what's going on with her right now and everything going on with Diddy? She is feeling trapped. Four of Wands. What the heck? Also, we have this far. I don't know what's going on, but sorry, but this is like a really weird accent I've started picking up, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. But it's our, and I always have said like our friends. But as of late, I just did this in my Justin Trudeau reading. It's our. So it's like, I don't know if it's like an Irish thing. I don't know if it's like Scott. I don't know if it's like a British accent, the sort of thing. But it's a weird one that I've been picking up, and now it's kind of showing up in other ways, and I'm not sure what's going on. So, sorry if it's just been bothering me because I've been picking myself doing it. So, brah. All right. But seeing here, 2025, Kim, Four of Wands, upright. She feels like she's trapped when it comes to the Diddy situation. She could feel trapped, or she's feeling finally in control of the situation around her. So this is a Four of Wands. So if you look at this woman in the middle, she is controlling the masses around her. So I do feel like when it comes to the Diddy situation, I wonder if she's more, or if she is one of the individuals now who's kind of maybe not taken his place, but has kind of have direct things going on in relation to him. So think about it as the chieftain of I don't know, say the pastor of church mysteriously just can't go to church no more, can't go do ministry or the such, but the congregation still meets every Sunday. Kim is like one of like the main, I don't know, she's like a church reader, or she's always someone who's kind of making sure that everything is kind of up to snuff, the organization is going well, the lights are still being turned on. She feels like she's kept things going or afloat when it comes to situations or things going on around Diddy. It's not that they're meeting, but they're at least keeping everything afloat, and there's still like a sense of everything's okay, we aren't done, but it's just not the same. Why is this the Knight of Pentacles? She's got a long-term game plan here. And she's thinking in the long term. It's like, I'm taking slow, steady steps towards whatever is coming down the pipeline. I know it's coming, but I'm investing in myself to maybe make myself look better, or protect myself in other ways. From a financial influence here, we have, or material sense, the Ace of Cups. How do I put this? So you know how we were saying we were doing some witchy shenaniganery from before? It does feel that there's, I don't know what part of the whole thing Kim was doing, but I don't know if she's still collecting stuff for witchy things or for like other practicing things. I don't know what the heck they do. I really don't want to know what they do. But it's like she's still practicing or collecting material to continue doing her witchy ways. Because her hopes and fears here, I'm going to be the top dog, the top practitioner. Again, I think she is, like, this is slow, steady progress towards, I don't know if she's trying to be the next Diddy. She might be looking at that and being like, you know what? Someone's got to take over his position. Why not me? Like, I could do it. I've been, like, she's legitimately, I think, thinking about it. It's like her hopes and fears here. The Magician upright. It's like, I'm trying to manifest. I'm trying to be this practitioner. I'm trying to bring things in. I'm trying to be a mover and shaker with other people, places, and or things. However, unseen obstacle for her in this endeavor. People don't trust her. She's a backstabber and a betrayer, and she's done a lot to get where she's at, and not a lot of people trust her in the way that they trusted Diddy. The Ace of Wands here is also the challenge. I think she's, I hate saying this, how do I put this? How do I put this without sounding mean? Let's just say she knows how to manipulate men and women to get them to think with their hindbrain rather than with their frontal lobe. So you're thinking with your other head rather than your logical one. And she's really good at that. And it seems like her games aren't working as well as they have in the past. And so, like, her old tactics, people know about now. And they aren't falling for them. And with them not falling for her old tactics, it's caused a lot of issues for her because no one trusts her. Even though she's trying to make a name for herself in this whatever she's trying to do. It's like she gave too much of herself away at the beginning, so now everyone knows how she operates, so they won't fall for it. What's going for her, though? Ooh, the King of Wands. She has a very large following already. She's coming off as the King of Wands. This could be her one. Again, the groups. Whatever she's in charge of. Not everyone trusts her because they just don't trust her, but she's got a large following already behind her that does. I haven't read on her in a while either, so, like, this is completely new to me. Like, I did not see her being, like, a leader of some group. Like, I thought she was just really kind of focused more on her family, but this is not just her family anymore. Like, this is, like, a full-on group that she's kind of become responsible for in some way, that she kind of dictates and maneuvers around her. This is super odd, and she's very good at what she does. She's not super manipulative like she has been in the past, but she still commands respect, which is commands respect amongst the group that has decided to follow her. I don't know if it's that large of a group. I'm hearing yes and a no. So I think we would be more shocked at how large it actually is. Is this kind of like her immediate family? No. Is this like 100+ people? Is this like a lot of Hollywood? No. But it is a bigger group of individuals. Here in the past, we've had the sun reversed. We've been able to keep things under wraps. We've been able to keep everything within the tower, and things haven't been pushed out. We're able to make sure that people are safe. Here in the past, she wasn't outed. And then here in the future, the Eight of Wands, moving rapidly. Whatever group she's a part of, she's helping them like instigate leaving or going away somewhere. Is she part of like the underground? I hate saying this. Is she part of the Underground Railroad for getting Eyes Wide Shut Dirty Bird members out of LA and into locations where they can't be arrested? Because with the Eight of Wands, it's like we have this one group or individual, and now they're getting split into a bunch of different directions. So what I would say is she's trying to help, I think, people get out. And she's helping them figure out the different directions and the such. She's directing people wherever she is. And she's doing this in a very quick manner. Oh my gosh. Kim. She's really trying to make sure people aren't to get caught. This is really, really weird. Okay. So let's take a look here next. That's kind of what I'm seeing with her and Diddy. Like, she's wheeling, she's dealing. Also, remember, she's got a law degree now. Didn't she, like, graduate with a law degree? Like, I've been seeing she might be wheeling and dealing with people to help them get out of situations. Oh boy, this is complicated. All right, so what publicly things are we going to know about Miss Kim K coming up here in 2025? And that's where I'm probably going to end it for her. So what's kind of coming up here for Miss Kardashian, Miss Kim Kardashian here in 2025? What's going to go on with her? What's going to happen? Five of Cups. She's losing some people. She's losing something. Five of Cups. It's like I'm mourning what I've lost. Seeing here with all the cups down. But here's the thing. We aren't mourning the cups. We're mourning people. At least in this deck. So I don't know what's getting sacrificed. We see mother and father on the headstones. Is she going? This is odd. This is odd. What else is coming up? What's coming up for Miss Kim K in a public manner? Are we going back? Like, is something coming out about her father, Robert Kardashian? I'm hearing no. Is there something going on that it almost feels like she's going back to an old game plan of his? So whatever Robert Kardashian Sr. Was a part of, it feels like she's kind of taking inspiration from him to start something new. So we had seen he was a lawyer, right? Kim might be really heavily leaning into her law degree this year. Using her law degree in whatever it is, because it's like she's going back to the father. If you looked at it, like the woman is looking at the father headstone very, very vividly, and seeing this as like a lawyer here with that Page of Pentacles, where it's like this is she's starting off her career in that. From a financial influence, she's doing this to serve the larger Eyes Wide Shut dirty birds within Hollywood. It's like they're paying her lots of money to help get them out of situations or make deals or broker things, because you know what? She's actually went and followed in her father's footsteps to get people off of their from what things are coming down. Remember, he was part of the team that got OJ off from his trial. So it feels like they're looking for Kim to might have put some of her old Kardashian magic into that to make them get off from charges. Because hopes and fears here, the King of Swords upright. This is all about the legal law lawyers. They're really looking for her to step into her lawyer power this year. And I think that's what we're going to really see. She's going to be representing some very interesting people and very interesting organizations. Or they're going to be calling her on as someone as like an add-on or as a paralegal or as a consultant. That's what this is really looking at like. Unseen obstacles though here. The Knight of Swords upright. She's going to put her foot in her mouth. I think that she's also moving too fast for certain things. Moving too fast. I think she's also trying to leave town. Or she's going to be forced to leave town. Or, excuse me, just see things in a different way that she's had to. Oh boy. The other challenge here. The Hermit. She's got some more studying to do. This is also self-reflection. Being alone, isolation. What's going for her? The Four of Pentacles reversed. Ooh. People are going to want to give her a lot of money. They want to open up the vaults to give her money to get them off on things. People are going to be... Her father's reputation has a big part of her career moving forward. Do I see her going to the pokey? Do I see Kim Kardashian getting put into the pokey? No. Do I see her representing herself and others around her with her legal degree, though? I see her at least being heavily influencing legal teams. And maybe being a part of those and doing stuff on with cases. Her legal background, even if this is maybe her just, I don't know, did she ever finish her degree? But she might be finishing her degree this year, and if she's good, oh boy, this is going to get messy. Because here in the past, the Five of Swords. So I do see this as people have been coming after her for a while with certain things. So it's like, fine, I've been like undercover. I know who I am, and I'm finally going to embrace who I am. And if I have to take others down around me to make that happen, I will. And then here in the future, the King of Cups. What the heck is Diddy? He's all over this reading. King of Cups is my Diddy card. So Diddy is in her future for 2025. As we saw before, she's taken something over from him, and she's helping get people away. Is she? I don't know if she's in contact with Diddy. No, but there's an internal. Okay, frickety frick frack. Let's do it. We got to see what is this relationship with Diddy and Kim in the future, because now that's twice that I've seen it, and I need to know what does this have to do, because before it was Kitty new ship name unlocked, guys. Kitty. That's not okay. Gosh darn it all. I hate my life some days. But Diddy and Kim, what the frickety frick is this dynamic moving here in the future? We already seen that she's kind of taking shenaniganery over from him, but like, what's going on between the two of them? Something's off. What the heck is going on? What's this dynamic of theirs in the future? Like, I don't know. Someone explain it to me. Diddy. Or is that Kimmy? Well, that's Kim. Energy in between. Ugh. Diddy. Oh, gosh. The ringmaster, the controller of everything. Kim, I gotta give up my look at this. I'm gonna be giving stuff up for you. I'm giving stuff up for you. Why is this? To prevent you from... This is like a prevention of going to the other side of things happening. Like, legitimately, when it looks to these two, it's like Diddy's controlling her from the inside. Like, not controlling her from the inside, but like, he's still a ringleader in some way. Like, he has the ringleader status. Kim is going to be taking over that ringleader status of what he was doing. Or they want her to take over that status. I don't know if she wants it. I'm hearing F no. But it's like she has to give something up, because the energy between the two of them is that this is kind of like, you're resisting change. We don't want things to change. Things are being held on to. Also, with the death card reversed here, it's giving me the sense of you're on life support. You're on life support because of me. So I don't know what the frickety frick frack. What else can we know about this? Well, there's Mama Chris. Mama Chris is always my queen of cups. Let's pulling that all together. Yeah. Kim K is someone that people want the justice or the book of the sword, the long arm of the law to get. There's a lot of people that want her downfall. However, when it comes to Diddy, there's something with Diddy that Diddy is protecting Kim in some way. Or if he's not protecting her, he's got such an ego to him that it feels like, again, I felt this before. Diddy has, like, out of all the people that he's been around when it comes to, yeah, and then on the bottom of it, it was the devil card reversed. El Diablo, eyes wide shut. Welcome to the chat. Intense negativity. But this is also breaking away from negativity. So I do see within this dynamic, Kim attempting to break away from Diddy. Or they could be, this is just these two colliding in whatever eyes wide shut sort of way this is. Mama Chris over here has been controlling Kim for a very, very long time. But I do get that Kim here has, I think, finally caught on to the games that Diddy and Chris have been playing with her. Diddy in a I'm obsessed with you type of way. I've seen him be obsessed with Kim for a very long time. If you want to, go check that other video I did out. I'll have a link here at the end. And Mama Chris trying to control her. However, Kim is now a queen of swords. She's like, I'm seeing through and cutting through all your bullshit. And she's like, I know the long arm of the law wants to come and get me. I know that this is what's coming. So she's protecting herself in any way that she can. Or I think she is so very much intertwined with her mother that it's going to be very hard for her to get out of whatever is coming down the pipeline for both of them. And then here with the eyes wide shut card, the El Diablo, the devil, reversed. It's just going to be a whole... She's trying to break away, but she's not going to be. She just can't. It's almost like it's been so much a part of your life that's like, how could you not? So that's what I'm seeing here for Diddy, Kim 2025, the Santa Baby video. She's kind of floundering right now. And I do feel bad for her floundering, but I do not feel sympathy for her as a person, considering it seems as though she's been a part of something and has refused to leave it. Instead has now become a cog in the machine. So that is what I'm seeing here from Miss Kim Kardashian. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Otherwise, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so using my website link down below. Otherwise, YouTube members, $3 a month, access to videos like this early, extended content, exclusive content, and a bunch of other things. Members' lives as well for $3 a month. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!